You went with a different starting lineup today, D'Angelo Ware. What do you see from him, and is that something we'll see throughout the season?
D'Angelo is a guy, like all of our guys, that has really worked hard in practice, and we rewarded him with a start tonight. Sometimes behind the scenes things happen, and we just like to make moves. We're really proud of all the guys that touched the floor tonight because at the end of the day, we got a lot of good players. It's very difficult to play everybody as much as they want to. We're going to fight that all year, but the switch, I think, gave us a little bit of good energy. D'Angelo had a really good first half. He was 5 for 6 from the floor in the first half. I thought he made some really nice passes in transition. He's a very good on-ball defender. So we feel good about all the guys that we've started so far this season. I think we've had 3 different starting lineups through 5 games. So proud of how we've competed so far through 5 games. We've beaten 5 really good teams, and we feel good about what's next for us.
You had 4 players in double figures once again, 5 in previous games, but it really started with that defense with 30 turnovers. What can you say about that?
Our half-court defense is as good as any in the country that I've seen so far. Our job is to make sure we're blocking out. We've given up too many second chances. I think they had 14 offensive rebounds tonight, which is too many. If we do that Saturday against Gulf Coast or Tuesday against Chipola, we're going to have our hands full, and we're going to have our hands full anyway. But we do got to block people out better, be more efficient when the shot goes up, because really the battle is getting them to take a tough shot. And we're winning the battle. We're forcing tough shots. Unfortunately, the war starts when the ball is shot, and we lost the war too many times today because they got too many second and third chance opportunities. So if we're not going to block people out, we're going to really be in trouble because we got to be more disciplined when the shot goes up. But I feel good overall about our intensity defensively, and from a standpoint of having everybody locked in defensively, I think we're there. It's just a matter of continuing to do the right things.
Zach, I don't know if you know, but through 5 games, you have yet to allow 70 points. You're going to win a lot of games doing that. Do you expect that type of defensive intensity when you come to a conference?
That's our goal every game, 69 points or less. That's our goal. If we feel like if we can hold teams under 70 points, then we got a great chance to win. We may not win every game, but if we can defend and keep teams under 70, that's the key to victory. That's the key to success for us. And we've got a lot of guys, so when you have good depth, you can play guys and expect them to play really, really hard for a 3 or 4 or 5 minute stint, and then we come in with new guys. So because of our depth, we've got a chance to be really efficient with how we guard people in terms of being able to pressure the ball consistently, step up and take charges. We've just got to rebound better. But it is great to have 4 guys in double figures. It's great to know that we've started and played really well in 4 of the 5 first halves. We've struggled a little bit in the second half at times in games, but we saw when we were in a dogfight on Saturday, we performed well. So I think we're tested. We're not maybe quite as tested because we haven't been in a single-digit game to this point, but we know Gulf Coast, Chipola, Northwest, Pensacola, 4 games in 8 days, and then USC Sakahatchee comes in here Monday following. So we got 5 games in 10 days starting next Saturday. We got to use the next 4 days of practice and be ready for Saturday at Gulf Coast.
This is the second time you played South Georgia Tech. What did you see differently from your squad?
Well, I was proud of how we started once again. I think we had a 22-point lead, 50-28. The first time at their place tonight, we were up 44-20. So we came out with the same intensity. We really guarded them. We forced them into tough shots. Tonight was a little bit different because we made more shots early. But for us, defensively, I thought we did a lot of the similar things that gave us good success in the first game. We stepped up and took some charges. There were a couple we didn't get, but that's something we have to go back and watch the film to see if we need to improve, because I thought there were a couple that were just really close and really tough calls, and we got to do a better job of making that clear. But big picture, I think we're where we need to be defensively. Offensively, still could be a little bit more fluid, but happy to score 81 points. Glad we got to the foul line 27 times. If we do that, that's a good formula for success.
You guys were moved up to number 2 in the nation. Is it different this year being the hunted and not the hunter?
Well, I think when you have a lot of good players, the teams that you play against are always going to want to play well against them. I think playing well against Tallahassee can get guys offers. It gets guys' attention. They're happy to put it on IG or Twitter. So when you play well against a good team, you can expect good things to happen. We know we're going to get everybody's best shot. We're very active on social media. We take pride in the things we've accomplished here. We're very proud of everything we've accomplished since March of 2019. But more than anything, this program has a chance to control its own destiny unlike ever before. I mean, we're in the driver's seat. Obviously, everybody's 0-0 in conference play, but to be ranked 2nd in the country entering Saturday at Gulf Coast, to be 5-0 and only 1 non-conference game left, if we can win our league, we feel like there's no way we won't have an at-large bid to the national tournament no matter what happens in the region tournament. So the goal now is to focus on winning round 1, which is we want to be 4-0, and then finish the round with our last non-conference game against USC Salk, and then focus on round 2.
Well, I asked you, did you feel like you were peaking at the right time a game ago, and now we're one away and you're about to start the conference slate? So are you guys where you need to be before you play Gulf Coast State?
I think so. Gulf Coast is a different kind of pressure. They do a great job of really getting up in you and sometimes taking you out of what you want to do. They make you very uncomfortable. But I think we coach our guys hard. We've done a good job as a staff of making our guys uncomfortable to this point. I think we've created adversity on our own. So even though we haven't been in a razor-thin, close game, I think we've done enough to prepare our guys in just trying to make practice very difficult, and then again holding our guys accountable. We're tough on our guys. I mean, you see our staff coach them. We're hard on our guys, but they know that we have their back. We support them fully, and we just want their very best version of themselves when they step on the floor.
Thanks, Zach.
All right, thanks, Luke.